Hi everyone. This weekend has all been about the DC fandom and the trailer of Batman and Wonder Woman has been released, and today we're going to discuss about the facts that you might have missed in the Batman trailer. If you haven't watched the trailer yet, go and check it out, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more random videos like this. Okay, so point number 1. During the DC fandom virtual panel on Saturday, Reeves confirmed that this Batman isn't as experienced as the other iterations we have seen on the big screen before him. It's not an origin story, but he is on the year 2 as the Caped Crusader. One of the things that I think is interesting is learning how to be Batman, said Reeves. The idea is we are in year 2, it's the Gotham experiment, it's the criminological experiment. Don't be surprised if you see this Batman getting a bit more rough with the bad guys as he figures out his brand of bat justice. This is not an origin story of Batman. Reeves said that it was exciting for him to push away from the Batman origin story, which has been done many times before him on screen. For me, what was exciting was not doing that, not doing what we have seen done so beautifully in other movies, but instead to meet him in the middle of his criminological experiment, to see him the becoming of the Batman, to see him make the mistakes as a Batman. That is what Reeves confirmed. The film follows mysterious murders that hone in the corruption of Gotham City. If you were a bit confused by the teaser, Reeves is bringing in the focus of his Batman back to Wayne's detective roots. Wayne will question how his family fits into the larger corruption of Gotham. If Reeves' story draws from any previous material, Bruce may not like the answers. One of the most creative Batman stories in recent years came from a video game which suggested that Wayne's father, Thomas, had criminal ties to the crime lord Carmine Falcone. John Turturro will play him in the Batman. By the trailer's end, it certainly seems like this could be a route to the Batman takes. Presumably, the Riddler's voice is heard telling Bruce that he is part of this too. Could Bruce Wayne's family have ties to some of the Gotham's corruption? Reeves also confirmed that the versions of the Riddler, Catwoman and the Penguin are all different from what fans are used to seeing. None of them are villains we are familiar with yet. It actually, in a weird way, is the origins of a lot of other rogue gallery characters, Reeves said. Selina isn't Catwoman yet, that's actually part of the journey. Oz is not yet the kingpin that he is going to become. He added, the Penguin, in fact, doesn't like being called the Penguin, and the Riddler is just emerging for the first time. One of the most interesting things is Colin Farrell as the Penguin. You might have missed his debut as the Penguin in this trailer, but if you take a double look, you will see Colin Farrell as Oswald Cobblepot. Mayor Don Mitchell Jr. appears to be the man targeted at the trailer start. The wall hangings match some of the images seen later in the trailer with the name of Don Mitchell Jr. on them. Newspapers suggested he recently won another election, but someone has a vendetta against him. Later in the trailer, his photo can be seen at a funeral gathering. A close look at the man who shows up to the funeral makes it look like Don may be alive after all. The tape over his mouth reads, "No more lies," a nod to the earlier scene where the word lies was written over newspaper covers with the mayor. It looks like we could see Salvatore Maroni in the film. In one of the newspapers, the mayor is mentioned for a Maroni drug bust. Sal Maroni is one of Gotham's notorious crime lords. Reeves hints at another Batman villain, the Court of Owls. The card featuring the owls is likely from the Riddler, but it brings to mind another group worth mentioning. In the comics, the secret cult is made up of elite and wealthy members of Gotham who use their status to help influence and rule the city from the shadows. They have a league of assassins called Talons. If they weren't happy with the way the mayor was running the city, you can bet they would make their presence known. The Court of Owls are villains of an upcoming Batman video game which was revealed at DC Fandom on Saturday. Finally, Bruce Wayne is seen wearing black eye makeup. Typically, playboy billionaire Bruce Wayne always looks exceptionally pristine. But it's not much of a secret that when he puts on the cape and the cowl, he must put on some sort of eye under makeup. Otherwise, people would see his skin underneath the bat mask. But anytime you see a Batman take his mask off in the earlier movies, he has a completely clear skin, which shouldn't be the case. We are glad Reeves made this through the addition. Let's talk about the bat suit. The bat suit is supposed to be practical and look like Bruce Wayne made it himself. Reeves said that the suit had to look like it was something that was still evolving. And he has been wearing it, Reeves also confirmed. He goes every night looking for trouble. So you look at his cowl and you can actually see that there are dashes in it. 2 minutes into the trailer and you can see that Batman is shot, but the bullet ricochets off the bat suit. Now Batman is shot nearly 2 minutes into the trailer. You may have missed it, but the bullet was deflected. The Dark Knight's armor is usually the strongest around the bat symbol. The Arkham Knight tells his militia men not to bother with shooting him in the symbol in the Arkham Knight video game. The citizens of Gotham fear this version of Batman. They are yet not celebrating him. If you were in a city and there was a guy who dressed up as a bat and showed up out of the shadows and sometimes confronted people who were doing wrong, it sounds a little dangerous. That's what Reeves confirmed, reminding fans that this is still early in the Batman's career as a vigilante. Reeves also described Batman as a growing legend where everyone in Gotham really doesn't understand how he works or how he exists. He is not yet the vision of the character that he becomes, where he becomes a symbol of hope for the city. That is what he confirmed. He is early in the trajectory. They are afraid of him, very frankly. Did you know that one of the film's influence was the movie Chinatown in 1974? Reeves said that Chinatown was an inspiration because the film follows a series of crimes. The series of murders that Batman is investigating are very much in that mode. That's kind of gritty, flawed, the humanity of it, and that was very much inspired by those kinds of movies like French Connection and other sort of cop movies like that. Reeves also named Taxi Driver as an influence. So along with this trailer of Batman, the other trailers that were released were Justice League Snyder Cut version, which is going to release on HBO Max in 2021, and the trailer of Wonder Woman 1984. This is the second trailer of Wonder Woman 1984. If you haven't watched them yet, go and check them out. All of them are amazing. So if you like this video, let me know by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of random videos for your entertainment. And if you did not like the video, put a thumbs down and let me know what you did not like in the comment section. If you have something to say about the video, also let me know in the comment section, and I will see you very soon with another video. Thank you. Take care.